Hey, hope everyone's having a great day. Today's video is how much protein and calories I ate today on a low protein diet. So I'll be going over all the food that I ate today, and then at the end I'm gonna have a breakdown of all the macronutrients, how much of each of them I got, and how many calories it was total. And I'm weighing everything with a food scale, so everything is gonna be very accurate as far as the measurements. And if you're new to my channel, I've been eating a higher carbohydrate plant-based diet for about 12 years. And I'm strength training 2 to 3 days a week, running 2 to 3 days a week. And I have my first meal at around 12 or 1 p.m. I do my workout at 11 a.m. fasted, drink water throughout the morning, don't have any calories or food until I have my first meal. My workouts are pretty simple. The strength training, I'll usually do a push move, a pull move, and a leg move. I use mostly body weight exercises, so I don't use any weights. Haven't done that in quite a while. Got some weights there in the background. My son uses those. He does all kinds of crazy weighted pull-ups, but I don't do that anymore. I just like to use my body weight. I find it's less chance of injury. So on this day, I had my first meal at 1 p.m. because I did my workout at 11 a.m. And it was a big, huge bowl of watermelon. And this is one of my go-to foods in the summertime, especially when I can get really good watermelon. So June, July, especially July, August into September, I get really delicious watermelon. So I pretty much have watermelon almost every day during that time. I'm huge into eating water-rich fruit when I can. Depending on the time of season will depend on the type of fruit that I get. So in the wintertime, like February, March, April, during those months, I get pretty good citrus. During the fall time, I get good apples and pears as well, because there's some local apples and pears that we get. And during the summertime, like I said, watermelon, I get peaches and nectarines, berries. There's some really great fruits that we can get here in Central Oregon. So the bowl of watermelon turned out to be 1,099 grams. So that's somewhere around 2 pounds. And then about an hour later, I had a bowl of grapes. It was about 259 grams. And then just after the grapes, I made some oatmeal. It had a serving and a half of oats, a half a cup of frozen blueberries, 1 banana, a quarter cup of walnuts, and 3 medjool dates, and 1 tablespoon of cacao powder. So this is one of my go-to recipes, super delicious. And there was the bowl of oatmeal. I added also a splash of almond milk in it as well. Then I finished it off at 7 p.m. I had dinner. I started with an apple, and then I had this veggie rice bowl. It had sweet potatoes, rice, beans, corn, avocado, tomatoes, green onions, lettuce, hot sauce with a couple of tortillas. There's the rest of my apple. You couldn't see most of the ingredients because they were all buried underneath the bowl. And I did measure everything, and then for dessert I had about 53 grams of some dark chocolate. So that was it. The totals came out to be 2,643 calories, 412 grams of net carbs, 56 grams of fiber, 74 grams of fat, and 60 grams of protein. So thanks for watching. Make sure you check out my plant-based recipe ebook in the description box. I have some delicious recipes. Give me a thumbs up or thumbs down. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Subscribe for more videos, and hope everyone has a great day. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.